No blocking, no begging. Do this and let it hit them psychology tricks. Love is the only reality, and it is not a mere sentiment. It is the ultimate truth at the heart of all creation. Rabindranath Tagore. In a world that moves faster than we can keep up with, we all encounter moments when we feel overwhelmed, whether it's a career challenge, a tough personal relationship, or just the pressures of everyday life. At times, we may feel as though we're blocked by circumstances or trapped by the expectations of others, leaving us powerless and stuck. But what if I told you there's a way to break through these blocks without begging, pleading, or losing yourself in the process? The truth is, psychological tricks can give you the power to not only overcome these barriers, but also to influence how others respond to you. Instead of fighting to be heard, imagine commanding attention with confidence and clarity. The key lies in learning how to leverage the principles of psychology to shift the dynamics in your favor. You don't need to compromise your integrity or lose your self-respect. You simply need to use the right strategies that unlock your potential. The principle is straightforward. No blocking, no begging. Embrace the psychological tools that let you navigate obstacles with ease, and watch how you begin to shape your interactions, turning them into opportunities for lasting impact. 1. Don't let anything block you. You are a high-value man. You know that the path to success, both in life and in relationships, is not always smooth. Obstacles will arise, but here's the key: don't let anything block you. Life will throw distractions, doubts, and challenges your way. But that's exactly what they are: challenges, not permanent roadblocks. If you allow the opinions of others or external circumstances to dictate your actions, you lose control over your own destiny. No one is more responsible for your success or failure than you are. When someone or something tries to hold you back, don't buy into the lie that it's out of your hands. Instead, adopt the mindset of a high-value man. You must act with confidence, resilience, and an unshakable belief that nothing can stop you. You have masculine energy coursing through you, and that energy doesn't bend to negativity or the limitations others try to place on you. When the world tells you you can't, you respond with a firm, "Watch me." Understand this: obstacles are temporary, and your reactions to them will determine how far you go. Think about it. What's truly stopping you? It's easy to blame external factors, other people, or even bad luck. But at the end of the day, you control how you respond. If you let others' opinions block your progress, you're handing over your power. You must take control. The high-value man doesn't ask for permission to move forward. He simply does. Whether it's a business venture or a personal goal, you must refuse to be deterred by the doubts of others. Use those doubts as fuel. Let the skeptics push you to become even stronger, smarter, and more determined. Their skepticism is not a reflection of your ability. It's a reflection of their own limitations. You're not here to live by their rules. You're here to set your own. When you face setbacks, don't view them as signs of failure. See them as opportunities for growth. You have the masculine energy to adapt, to solve problems, and to stay focused on what matters most: your own goals. The high-value man knows that success is a journey, not a destination. It's about building resilience, and it's about moving forward no matter what. It's that unwavering mindset, that refusal to be blocked by external forces, that will naturally attract respect, admiration, and opportunities. People won't just respect you, they'll be drawn to you, attracted by your confidence, your energy, and your ability to rise above anything life throws your way. That's the power of a high-value man. So, next time you feel the urge to pause because someone doubts you or a situation seems impossible, remember this: do not let anything stop you. You must keep moving forward. Every obstacle is just an opportunity in disguise. The world is waiting for you to unleash your full potential. And when you do, you will see how everything falls into place. By rejecting anything that tries to block your path, you become the kind of man who attracts not just success, but the respect of others. This is the life of a high-value man, a man who chooses not to be blocked, a man who leads with masculine energy, a man who understands that he is in control of his destiny. 2. No begging, no pleading for approval. Gentlemen, Here's the deal: no one likes a desperate man. And this is true across the board, whether you're climbing the corporate ladder, trying to impress your friends, or navigating the unpredictable world of dating. The pitfall you must avoid at all costs is begging for validation. We've all been there at some point, yearning for that approval, that recognition, that little pat on the back. But let me tell you, constantly seeking approval is not only a trap, it's a self sabotage. And you can stop it today. Stop seeking constant validation. Do you know what it's like when you're desperate for others' approval? It feels like a constant game of begging, whether it's at work, with your peers, or in a relationship. You seek recognition for your efforts, or you ask for constant feedback on your ideas and actions. You want others to confirm your worth. But the truth is, this behavior will eat away at your self-esteem and your confidence over time. It creates a dependency on external validation, and that dependency makes you vulnerable. Here's the cold, hard truth: when you beg for approval, you relinquish your power. You hand control over your own life to someone else. Every time you plead for that recognition or seek reassurance, you're signaling to the world that you don't trust yourself, that you don't believe in your own abilities. And let me tell you, people sense this. It's like a psychological trick in female psychology or any other type of relationship. They can smell desperation. And desperation is never attractive. Be the man who doesn't need approval. Be the man who defines his worth. The solution? Own your power. What's the answer to this trap? Stop begging. Start by trusting yourself. Your worth is not defined by anyone else's opinion. So, why let their approval dictate your life? You must be confident in your own abilities and actions. This isn't a suggestion. It's a necessity if you want to command respect in any area of your life. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine a colleague who is desperate for a promotion. Instead of working hard and letting his performance speak for itself, he's always asking for feedback. He needs constant validation. He wants to hear his boss say, "You're doing great. Keep it up." But here's the problem: that behavior makes him look needy, not capable. A man who constantly seeks approval appears like someone who can't stand on his own 2 feet. On the flip side, think about the guy who quietly excels. He doesn't beg for validation. He doesn't plead for praise. He gets the job done, takes pride in his work, and walks into a room with an air of confidence. That is the man who stands out. He doesn't need to ask for a promotion because his actions do all the talking. And guess what? People notice him. People respect him. Don't wait for approval, earn respect. Let's talk about how this applies to relationships. Whether you're dating, married, or trying to navigate the complicated waters of romance, begging for approval is a surefire way to lose attraction. You must understand the power of self-worth. If you are constantly seeking approval from a woman, or anyone for that matter, you're signaling that you don't believe you're good enough. It's an exhausting cycle. You beg for attention, she gives it, but the more you beg, the more you chip away at your own value in her eyes. And you will never attract a high-quality woman by playing that game. So, how do you stop begging for approval in relationships? You start by taking control of your own narrative. Be the man who doesn't need validation to feel complete. When you stop seeking constant praise and start living by your own standards, you will naturally command more respect. Women, especially, are drawn to men who have their own life, their own goals, and their own confidence. It's a psychology trick in female psychology. They want a man who is secure in himself, not one who is constantly fishing for compliments. That is the man they will fall in love with. Final word: confidence is the key. Here's the most powerful psychology trick of them all: confidence attracts. When you don't beg for approval, you signal to everyone around you that you have value, that you know your worth. You become a person who doesn't need anyone else's opinion to feel good about yourself. Be that man. The next time you catch yourself reaching for approval, whether in your career or your personal life, pause. Stop and remind yourself that you don't need anyone's validation. You have everything you need inside you. Trust in your abilities and watch how others begin to respect and admire you. The more you stop seeking external validation, the more people will naturally recognize your inner strength. That's the key to standing out in any relationship, whether in the workplace or in love. Remember, the secret to falling in love with yourself first is to stop begging for approval from others. Only then can you truly embrace the power of self-worth. 3. The power of silence. In the relentless pursuit of success and mastery over life, there's a weapon that's often underestimated: silence. Too many people feel compelled to speak in order to assert dominance or to win a conversation, but true power lies in knowing when to remain quiet. Silence is an old Stoic wisdom that commands respect and attention. It is a psychological tool that others will subconsciously respond to, especially when used at the right moments. Think about the last time someone challenged your ideas or criticized your work. The instinct might be to immediately defend yourself, to argue back and win the exchange. But let me tell you this: silence is not weakness, it's strength. The ancient Stoics understood this deeply. They knew that silence in the face of provocation doesn't just give you time to think, it forces the other person to reconsider their stance. It disrupts their flow, leaves them uncomfortable, and opens a mental space for them to second guess their own thoughts. This is the iron mind at work, the ability to remain calm, centered, and unshaken by the chaos around you. This is how you win. Imagine being in a high-stakes meeting where your project is being criticized. The easy thing to do would be to jump in and defend yourself. But instead, you choose to stay silent. You let the critic speak, and you let the silence hang in the air. This forces them to either fill the gap with their own insecurity or reconsider their words. Slowly, they may backpedal, clarify, or even apologize, giving you the upper hand. This is how power dynamics shift. Silence is not about avoiding communication, it's about controlling when and how you engage. You must learn to master silence as a tactical move. It is a tool that shifts the flow of the conversation and places you in control. As Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, once said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." In this case, the enemy is impulsive speech and emotional reactions. Your victory is in the silence, the calm in the storm, the Stoic ability to respond only when it's absolutely necessary. To truly win, you must embrace the art of silence. Don't fall into the trap of feeling obligated to defend every word, every attack. The silent response, when used wisely, is a victory in itself. Silence forces introspection. It demands that the other person confront their own mind. It takes an iron mind to practice this, to remain poised while others scramble for answers. The power of silence is in its ability to control and direct the flow of any interaction. Use it wisely, and you'll find that people begin to respect you, fear you even, because they recognize the strength that comes from an iron mind, steady, unflinching, unmovable. So remember, the next time you're faced with criticism or provocation, don't react. Don't argue. Simply be silent. And let the silence speak for you. If you found this valuable, comment below, and share it with someone who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom. Comment to remember, I embrace the power of silence. This simple yet powerful statement can help you reclaim control in any conversation. Comment it below to start shifting the power dynamics in your favor. 4. Exude confidence. You must understand one crucial thing: confidence is a game changer. It's not just an attractive trait, it's magnetic. When you exude confidence, you automatically increase your value in the eyes of others. You become someone others want to be around, someone they want to trust, and most importantly, someone they want to follow. But let's be clear, confidence is not about arrogance or pretending to be perfect. No, it's about truly believing in yourself, your abilities, and your worth. It's an energy that radiates outward, making others take notice, and it's the foundation of your masculine energy. As a high-value man, the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, and the way you interact with the world tells everyone around you exactly how much you value yourself. When you project that kind of energy, it's impossible for people to ignore you. Think about it. When you walk into a room, do you hold your head high? Are you the person who makes eye contact and speaks with conviction? This is the kind of presence that naturally attracts women and draws people to you. When you have the confidence to speak clearly, without second-guessing yourself, people will listen. This is why a high-value man has the power to lead. Even without all the answers, their confidence makes them seem capable, trustworthy, and reliable. It's the magic that turns an ordinary man into someone people want to follow. People are hardwired to trust confidence, so when you have it, they will trust you too. But what if you feel like you're lacking in confidence? Don't worry. You must start somewhere. Begin by setting small, achievable goals. When you hit those targets, celebrate those wins, no matter how small they may seem. That sense of accomplishment will start to build your confidence over time. Pair that with positive self-talk. Remind yourself daily that you're enough, and your confidence will grow naturally. The more you experience success and learn to embrace your victories, the more you will begin to trust yourself. Confidence isn't a magic trick, it's a habit. Here's the truth: confidence isn't just a nice to have, it's essential. When you embrace your masculine energy and fully believe in yourself, women will be drawn to you. Why? Because confidence is attractive, and women are attracted to men who believe in themselves and their worth. Your confidence will make others want to be around you, and it will elevate your relationships, both personal and professional. It's simple: believe in yourself, and others will believe in you too. That's the kind of high-value man you must strive to become. 5. Spark curiosity in others. Curiosity is not just a nice to have, it's a game changer. It's a psychological tool that, when harnessed correctly, can give you the upper hand in any situation. Why? Because people are naturally curious, and they want to know more about what's going on around them. This is part of female psychology too. Women, just like men, are hardwired to want to explore the unknown. So, why not use this to your advantage? Curiosity allows you to hold influence, grab attention, and keep others engaged without begging for it. You must learn how to spark curiosity in others. The trick? Don't reveal everything at once. Hold back. Create a little mystery. People are drawn to the unknown. They want to know what's next, and they'll keep coming back to you for answers. When you leave a little room for questions, you open up the possibility for deeper connection and more attention. This isn't about playing games. It's about using psychology tricks that put the power in your hands. Let's look at this more closely. Imagine you're working on something big, a project at work, or something personal you want to keep under wraps. Don't spill all the beans. Instead, drop little hints. Share just enough to make people wonder. The key is to reveal only part of the story. This builds anticipation, and before you know it, others will be asking you questions, trying to figure out what's going on behind the curtain. Here's the beauty of it: when you do this right, people will feel compelled to engage with you. They won't just ask out of politeness, they'll genuinely want to know more. It's human nature. People are not only looking for answers, they're also looking for the thrill of discovery. This works wonders, especially in female psychology. Women tend to be more engaged when they sense there's more to uncover. When they're intrigued, they're more likely to invest their time, energy, and attention into you. So, what's the best way to apply this psychology trick? Take a professional example. You're presenting a new idea or project at work. Don't bombard your audience with every detail up front. Instead, share just the essentials and sprinkle in just enough intrigue to keep them asking, "What's next?" The moment they start seeking answers from you, you've got them hooked. Their curiosity will drive the conversation, and suddenly, you're the one who's in control. Why does this work? The reason this tactic is so effective is simple. People like to figure things out. The human brain is constantly working to solve problems, fill in gaps, and satisfy curiosity. You're not just making things interesting for the moment, you're creating a psychological need in others to know more. This is how you keep others engaged without having to force the issue. They'll start talking about you. They'll ask about your work. They'll dig deeper into your thoughts, your ideas, your plans, because you've left them with that one burning question: what happens next? In a world where attention spans are short, this psychology trick ensures you're never forgotten. Practical examples for mastering curiosity. 1. In social interactions, when talking with others, don't give away all your thoughts right away. If you're sharing a personal experience, leave out a key detail that sparks their curiosity. For example, "That's when I knew everything was about to change, but I'll tell you that part later." This will prompt them to ask questions, and boom, they're engaged. 2. In relationships, you might be wondering, how does this tie into how to fall in love? Well, sparking curiosity is a huge part of attraction. When you withhold certain details and let someone wonder about your intentions, you create an air of mystery. In relationships, mystery can be a powerful motivator for deeper emotional connection. Women, especially, enjoy the thrill of uncovering layers of someone's personality and intentions. Make them feel like there's always more to discover, and they'll keep coming back for more. 3. At work, you're leading a team or working on a project, and you want people to stay interested in what you're doing. Instead of sending out a full email with every piece of information, tease out some small details that make them want to know the whole story. It's a tactic that draws them in, keeps them curious, and makes them more likely to follow your lead. Don't forget this. Curiosity is a tool that demands control. If you give everything away too soon, you lose the magic. Instead, leave just enough out. Make them want to know more. The more you master this psychological trick, the more influence you'll gain in every situation. And it doesn't stop with just curiosity. When you master curiosity, you're setting the stage for something bigger. You'll command attention without needing to beg for it. You'll keep people engaged and interested, from casual conversations to professional dealings. That's how you capture and maintain attention in a world full of distractions. Remember, curiosity is power. Use it wisely, and you'll have people hanging on to your every word. If you find today's content useful to you, don't forget to share your feelings and lessons with us. Or simply comment, "Very cool." It's a great encouragement for our channel makers. Thank you very much. 6. Create a surprise. In life, repetition and predictability are the enemies of impact. If you follow the same old routine, if you respond in ways that are expected, you'll fade into the background. People will ignore you. But there is a psychological weapon that can change everything. Surprise. That's right, by introducing something unexpected, something bold, you can hijack the attention of those around you, force them to stop in their tracks, and completely rethink their assumptions. It's the ultimate tool to disrupt the status quo. Don't just follow the crowd, be the shock. The Old Stoic wisdom teaches us that victory is won through resilience and adaptability, not through comfort or predictability. By surprising others, you throw off the shackles of routine and show them that you are a force to be reckoned with. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle, said Sun Tzu, and surprise, when used correctly, does exactly that. It gives you the upper hand without a fight. In business, in social situations, in any interaction, surprise is your shortcut to influence. Imagine walking into a meeting where everyone expects the same old presentation, the same old ideas. Then, you step up and present something completely new, something they didn't see coming. Suddenly, all eyes are on you. They have no choice but to pay attention, reevaluate their assumptions, and take you seriously. The power lies in your ability to challenge their expectations. It's the perfect way to get noticed. Don't let them box you in with their limited views. Surprise them, disrupt the pattern, and make them see you. Think about it. Every time you react differently, show up in an unexpected way, you're engaging in the art of Stoicism win. You master your mind, control your actions, and assert your dominance in ways that others cannot predict or resist. By employing the element of surprise, you tap into a primal need to understand the unexpected. The human brain is wired to respond to the unknown. Shock them. Make them question their assumptions. Show them who you are. Your reputation, your influence, your very existence is shaped by how you are perceived. In a world full of noise, it's those who break the pattern that rise above. Remember, those who stay within the confines of predictability are soon forgotten. The ones who win, the ones who master life, are those who embrace the power of the unexpected. As the great Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. So let surprise be your reaction. Be unpredictable. Be unforgettable. You must become someone people cannot ignore. When you can do that, your influence will grow exponentially. Surprising others forces them to reevaluate everything. You control the narrative. Don't just live your life, shape it. 7. Appeal to others' self-esteem. When trying to influence others, one of the most powerful techniques you can use is appealing to their self-esteem. It's a simple truth. People are wired to respond positively to recognition and validation. When you make someone feel important, when you elevate their sense of self worth, you unlock a natural desire in them to cooperate with you and support your cause. This isn't manipulation, it's a fundamental human need. Whether you're dealing with colleagues, friends, or romantic interests, this strategy works because everyone wants to feel acknowledged, respected, and valued. In fact, if you want to truly attract women, appeal to their self esteem. High value men understand the importance of recognizing others' strengths, making them feel confident and appreciated, and as a result, those women will be drawn to them, seeing them as a source of affirmation and leadership. To make this work in real life, you have to understand what motivates people, what they hold dear, and what makes them feel proud of themselves. When you tap into those emotions and reinforce their value, you build rapport and trust instantly. It's not about flattery, it's about authentic recognition. If you know that someone takes pride in their work, acknowledge their dedication. If someone values their sense of independence, praise their decision-making skills. The trick is to speak to their ego in a way that's sincere, making them feel good about who they are and what they bring to the table. This builds a foundation of mutual respect, and that's when influence begins to take root. When a person feels like their masculinity or their strength is recognized, whether that's in their professional life or their personal life, they are far more likely to respect you, listen to you, and follow your lead. In the workplace, this principle is especially evident. Imagine you're a high-value man managing a team. If you consistently take the time to acknowledge your employees' efforts, whether through a simple compliment or highlighting their achievements, you'll notice a remarkable shift in their attitude. They'll become more motivated, more invested in their work, and more inclined to collaborate with you. Why? Because they feel seen, heard, and appreciated. It's not about showering them with praise for the sake of it. It's about recognizing their genuine contributions and reinforcing their value in the organization. When people feel competent and respected, they're naturally more productive and cooperative. That's the magic of appealing to self-esteem. And let's not forget about how this translates into your personal relationships. If you're looking to attract women, recognize the power of boosting her self-esteem. A woman who feels truly seen and valued by a man will be more drawn to him. If you validate her intellect, her accomplishments, and her beauty, you're building a connection based on respect. This kind of confidence, showing appreciation and respect, is the essence of masculine energy. It's what high-value men do without even thinking about it. They understand that women are not just looking for the superficial, but for someone who sees them for who they truly are, someone who can elevate their sense of self. The bottom line is this: when you appeal to someone's self-esteem, you aren't just flattering them, you're acknowledging their significance in a way that makes them feel confident, valued, and motivated to support you. This is one of the most powerful psychological tricks in influencing behavior. So, next time you want to gain someone's cooperation, remember to elevate their self-esteem. It'll make them want to work with you, listen to you, and follow your lead, whether it's in the workplace or in matters of the heart. If you want to influence others effectively, it all starts with making them feel recognized and valued. Elevating someone's self-esteem is the key to fostering trust, collaboration, and cooperation. If you're ready to apply this powerful strategy, comment below with, "I will elevate others to elevate myself." Let's start a chain of positive influence. 8. Handle high-pressure situations like a pro. You've heard it before. Pressure makes diamonds. But here's the reality: pressure doesn't automatically lead to brilliance unless you know how to handle it like a pro. Imagine you're in a high-stakes situation at work or in your personal life. Maybe there's a deadline looming or emotions are running high. People are looking to you, not just for answers, but for stability. If you can handle pressure with grace, you'll not only make better decisions, but also solidify your place as a leader, someone who others turn to when the heat is on. Don't crumble, be the rock. Here's a hard truth: when stress strikes, it's not the loudest voice in the room that commands respect, it's the one who remains calm. The person who can think clearly, who doesn't lose their cool in a chaotic situation. This isn't just about keeping your emotions in check, it's about being the pillar that everyone else can lean on. Think of this in terms of psychology tricks. People gravitate toward those who emit a sense of control and calmness. Why? Because in high pressure moments, people need reassurance. If you're the one who can keep their head while everyone else is spinning, you'll be seen as reliable, grounded, and, dare I say it, irreplaceable. Take a moment to think about female psychology. In relationships, for instance, women value stability. If you can stay calm when a crisis arises, you're not just showing that you can handle the pressure, but you're also demonstrating that you can be a partner who offers security and reassurance when things get tough. This is how trust is built, by being unshaken when the world around you seems to be falling apart. How to stay cool. The power of composure. Remaining composed in stressful moments isn't magic, it's a learned skill. It's a muscle you can strengthen. The next time you're faced with pressure, take a deep breath. Remind yourself that this too shall pass. That's not just a saying, it's a mindset. When you stay calm, your mind becomes clearer, you can make better decisions, and you can take decisive action. You're no longer just reacting to the situation, you're actively controlling it. Remember, your demeanor is contagious. If you keep your emotions in check, others will follow your lead. They'll look to you for direction, guidance, and inspiration. And believe me, that's a powerful position to be in. Whether you're leading a team through a project deadline or navigating a personal crisis, the ability to remain level-headed signals that you're in control, enhancing your credibility and authority. Let's paint a picture. Imagine you're part of a team facing a tight deadline, pressure is high, and tensions are rising. Some people are starting to panic, pointing fingers, and losing focus. But you're the calm in the storm. You take a deep breath, remind the team of the big picture, and organize the tasks efficiently. You break down the overwhelming situation into manageable steps and, most importantly, you reassure everyone that they can do it. In doing so, you do more than just get the job done. You've inspired confidence in your leadership. You've shown the team that no matter how crazy things get, they can count on you. You've demonstrated that you're the one to follow when the pressure is on. The ultimate takeaway: pressure is your opportunity. Handling high-pressure situations with composure is a skill that elevates you in the eyes of others. It's not about avoiding stress, it's about using it to your advantage. It's about recognizing that stress doesn't break you, it makes you stronger. When you're calm under pressure, you naturally become the leader people look up to. They trust your judgment, they admire your strength, and they seek your guidance. So, next time the heat is on, don't panic. Be the calm one. Lead by example, and watch how others begin to turn to you in moments of uncertainty. In high-pressure situations, that's how you earn respect, trust, and influence. And that's how you set yourself up for success, both personally and professionally. Remember, psychology tricks, like staying calm, allow you to navigate through high-pressure situations with ease. And when it comes to female psychology and relationships, being able to handle stress without crumbling will always place you ahead of the game. So, the next time you're in a tight spot, think about how to fall in love with the process of remaining composed and let that calm confidence guide you to victory. 9. Know when to step back. In the game of life, knowing when to step back is just as crucial as knowing when to push forward. This is a tactic that requires sharp awareness, patience, and an iron mind, qualities that the Old Stoic wisdom teaches us to cultivate. The essence of stepping back isn't about giving up or relinquishing control. It's about strategic timing, understanding the power of silence, observation, and letting situations unfold naturally. In the heat of negotiation, for instance, rather than aggressively pushing for an outcome, step back and let the other party make the first move. This move puts you in control, subtly creating uncertainty in their minds while you hold the upper hand. Remember, the best revenge is massive success, as Frank Sinatra put it. By stepping back, you demonstrate control, patience, and confidence. You allow others to show their cards, make their moves, and often make mistakes. These missteps create opportunities for you to respond with greater precision and poise, positioning yourself as the true master of the situation. This isn't weakness, it's strength, as it allows you to remain grounded and in control, like a Stoic. In team dynamics, this same principle applies. By stepping back and letting others take the lead, you create an environment where they can rise, showcase their skills, and make contributions, all of which builds respect and deepens trust. Through this, you display the powerful art of empowering others while maintaining quiet leadership. He who is brave is free, said Seneca, a great Stoic philosopher, and it's through the wisdom of stepping back that you exercise that freedom. You aren't forced to constantly assert yourself. Instead, you hold the reins behind the scenes. You allow others to shine, yet you still retain control of the direction and ultimate outcome. It's about balance. It's about control. The old Stoic wisdom and Stoicism win in these moments, showing you that true strength lies not in pushing endlessly, but in knowing when to hold back, observe, and then respond with quiet authority. By stepping back, you not only gain a broader perspective, you also allow others to rise to the occasion, which in turn boosts mutual respect and creates an environment where collaboration thrives. This is the strategy of the iron mind, the ability to remain calm, decisive, and in control, no matter the circumstances. Always remember, when you step back, you don't lose power. You amplify it. It's a masterstroke that gives you the flexibility to adapt, act strategically, and guide the outcome from a position of quiet confidence. Let them think they're leading, while you're the one holding the true power. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you found these psychological strategies as fascinating as I do. Remember, mastering the art of influence isn't about manipulation. It's about understanding people and creating authentic connections. Whether you're stepping into a leadership role, navigating a tough conversation, or just trying to build stronger relationships, these techniques can truly make a difference. So, give them a try, stay confident, and use your new knowledge wisely. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with someone who could benefit from these tips. And, of course, subscribe for more content like this. Keep practicing, and I'll see you next time.